What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. If you have a kid and you want a nightlight, or maybe you're just scared of the dark, like me, you're going to want this little nightlight here. And if you have an aspiring astronaut, this is going to be the perfect one. This is a little silicone nightlight. It's an astronaut, as you can see here, comes in this nice little box. And here is the nightlight itself. And what I love about this little guy is he's super cute, super squishy. All the light mechanism and the electronics are down here. So the base is pretty firm if I grab it right here. All right, so it does look like a little astronaut, big helmet there, little waving hand, it says Dreamer on the back, and this is everything that it comes with. Now I want to pull this cable out here because I want to show you that it comes with this USB-C to USB-A cord, and that is how you power this thing or charge it, because there is a battery on board here. Now I do want to show you that even though this cord is decently long, it's not super long. So if you want to plug this in, it's basically only 3 feet max, maybe 2.5 feet. So it's not going to have a lot of reach if you are trying to reach a specific outlet. The other thing it doesn't come with is a little charging brick right here. So you're going to need to use your own USB-A to 2-prong wall outlet converter. You know, something that comes with your cell phone. You probably have one laying around, but it doesn't come with that, all right? So I've already gone ahead and plugged this in, so I actually don't need this right now, but you can plug it in, and that's going to just make sure that you don't run out of batteries at an inopportune time. But as you can see, like I said, squishy. But on the bottom here is where we get to the important stuff. So what you will be able to see here is we have off, warm, and RGB. So we have an off button, warm white light, which is yellowish light, orangish light, and then RGB, so red, green, blue, so it'll go through different colors. And then on this side, what we have is infinity, 1 hour, and 3 hours. So we can move this. If you turn this sucker on and you have it set for 1 hour, it's going to go off after 1 hour. It's going to go off after 3 hours in this setting here, so that, you know, maybe you just want enough light so that your kid isn't scared of the dark, drifts off to sleep, and then it'll go off by itself, you know, because light can be kind of annoying if you're trying to sleep. So what I want to show you here is if I turn this on to warm, we get this little warm white light. It might not be that easy to see. I'm going to turn it off and then turn it back on, and you can see the light there. Now, it's not going to be easy to see in this really well-lit environment, but I want to give you the overview of the function, and then we'll try it out in the dark, all right? So, if you have it on like this, you can see kind of that light on, and then if I tap it, what I've noticed is that it's got to really move. So you got to kind of be a little hard with it. It will go to a high setting or off. On, high, off. And really down here on the base is where it kind of registers best. So low, high, off. All right, so you do have a tap function. And what I've noticed here is that if you are ginger with it, sometimes it doesn't really register, but sometimes it will. So it just depends on kind of how finicky it is. All right, so you can see that that's going to be a nice warm light. It's not going to be overly obnoxious on the eyes or anything like that. But if I turn it to RGB, now what we get here, you can kind of see it in there, the light cycles through some different colors here, right? And so that's kind of nice because it's not just static in one color. You get the purple and the green and the blues and the reds and yellows and all that. And if I hit it, what happens is it'll go on or off, all right? So let's just try it out in a dark environment so I can show you what it's like. All right, so I'm in a darkened room right here, and I just want to show you, if I tap this little guy and he's on warm white, it's actually a nice kind of warm white. Sometimes they look really yellow or orangish. This is just kind of a soft warm white, which is really nice. So if I tap it and he's off, and you can see we're getting a little bit of light leakage, but it's actually very dark. So if I tap him again, and what's nice about this is you don't have to stumble for a switch. You can just kind of find it and tap it. Like I said, it can be a little finicky, but there we go. He's on. If I tap him again, it's bright. And so that is how this little guy works. Now, if I flip him over here and go to RGB, this is what you get. Kind of that rotating, nice, soothing light. Off. Turn it back on. And kind of glows through the different colors here. Can be kind of relaxing, entrancing, hypnotic. Pretty cool. Like I said, combined with the timer, this can be the perfect little nightlight for your little one or for yourself. What I love about it is it's silicone, so you don't have to worry about anyone hurting themselves on it. And it has a battery, so I don't have it plugged into anything, which is really nice. So if you are trying to travel with this, or you are using it in a room where it doesn't really have easy access to an outlet or something, you don't have to worry about that. You know, unplug it from your kid's room, take it with you on the road, whatever. It's kind of cool, and it's really a cute little nightlight. So if you want to pick up this guy, I'll put a link to him in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper. We can live better than ever thanks to Peter. Peter Von Pan.